Hey,
Hey,
may I help you?
no, it's nothing.
Nothing. You're cheating for nothing.
Surely this isn't cheating.
I don't know. What do the rules say?
There are rules?
There's always rules.
Yeah, you'd know.
Well, then why are you possibly infringing the rules just to call me?
I have to tell you something.
Can't it wait till tomorrow?
No, I'm busy tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Doing what?
Well, that's what I'm calling about.
I'm intrigued.
I'm getting married in the morning.
Are you now?
Uh-huh. Okay, look, I just wanted to call to make sure that I'm not going to be left at the altar looking like a dope.
Oh, so you need reassurance.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Well, if it's going to make you feel better, anyone foolish enough to date you for so long and say yes to your proposal is probably foolish enough to see it through.
You reckon?
Yeah, I do. You're a lucky man, Phillip Michaels.
Really?
Hey, you know what? I'm a lucky man too.
Why's that?
I'm also getting married tomorrow.
How do you know he'll show up?
Because after all this time, he's still calling me for reassurance.
So you'll be there.
I'll be there. Now hang up. And don't call me again unless you're on fire. Okay? See you tomorrow.
Whew. I believe I'm finally doing it. I hope he doesn't change his mind. What if I'm dreaming though? What if this, is just some sort of utopian fantasy? Like what if Michael only exists in my imagination because he's the perfect man? What if it's too good to be true? What if he's not really there? Or what if I'm not really here? No. Hello. Do I know you? How exactly do I know you?
I'm your bride.
Oh. You can't be my bride. I'm getting married in the morning.
Oh, but now you don't have to.
To my fiance.
You've got me.
To the man I love.
But I also married the man
Who are you?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? I'm your wife.
I think I'd remember if I had a wife.
Oh, well, you'd think so, but here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
That's the spirit.
No, I don't know who you are.
I'm your bride.
Can you just stop saying that?
Sorry.
How did you even get here?
You carried me over the threshold.
What?
It's cliched, I know, but you're such a romantic at heart.
Well, I carried you over the threshold.
You most certainly did.
No, I have a lower back injury from the misunderstanding of last October. There is no way I'd be able to carry someone of your weight.
How dare you?
I'm
You
sorry.
put on my weight like that?
No, it's
That's no way to act on our honeymoon.
Can you cut that out already?
Well, it hasn't... It's not like you've kept the weight off either, you know.
Well, it's hard to say no to Michael's lemming. Michael, do you know who Michael is?
The man you experimented with
No.
in university?
No, the man I proposed to because I love him.
You don't love me anymore.
I don't even know who you are.
You're convinced of that.
Yes, okay. I've never even looked twice at a woman. Just one of the reasons why I'm marrying a man.
You make a valid point, I guess.
Thank you.
Well, I suppose you got me. We're not married.
Yeah, finally.
Look, I was hoping you'd marry me.
Is that what this is? You're some sort of crazy stalker who can't control her hormones because of my good looks and natural charm.
No, it's nothing like that.
Well, then what could it be? Because I don't know who you are, I don't know how you got in here, and I don't know why I haven't kicked you out yet.
It could be because I'm carrying your baby.
Well, that might
Surprise!
what?
I'm having your baby.
And that's not possible.
Oh, anything's possible before.
No, because I'm a man.
Well, one hell of a man.
You're a woman.
One whole lot of woman.
I don't... Do you see why I'm confused?
Oh, it kicked.
What?
Our baby, it kicked.
It kicked?
Mhm.
Why is it kicking?
Oh, because it's so excited to be so close to its daddy.
It's not mine.
Who's else could it be?
I don't know, but it's just not mine.
Well, it wouldn't kick if it wasn't excited to hear your voice.
It can hear me.
Sure can. Oh, there it goes again.
Our baby kicked.
Come here. Come here.
You know you don't look very pregnant.
I'm only a few months along.
You sure you didn't just, I don't know, eat too many hash browns? I don't feel anything.
Maybe because you were so mean to me.
Look, I'm sorry, okay, but it's just not every day that some woman appears on your couch telling you that she's your wife, the mother of your unborn. Get out!
You're kicking me out?
I'm not getting at anything, okay? I'm sorry, but some bugger's got you knocked up, but that's got nothing to do with me, okay?
You don't think so?
I know so.
You're kicking out a pregnant woman.
No.
So I can stay? Aw, Tubby, I knew you loved me.
What was his name?
What? Oh, I don't know. What was your name again, darling?
Simon.
That's right. Simple Simon. What a heart he was, Simple Simon. Just one kiss and he broke my hymen.
Yeah, I guess he's responsible for that.
There's not much going on in the head, but at least he's pretty.
Hey, can I come in now?
What do you say, honey? Do you want my leftovers?
You can invite him in, you know.
So you do want some premarital action
That's
then?
not what I meant.
Never mind, he wouldn't match your furniture anyway.
Yeah, there's not going to be much more room for extra furniture once Phillip finishes moving in.
Has anyone told you that you've become such a bore lately, darling?
Oh, just you, and a few times at that.
You've been that way ever since you got engaged, sweetie. It's not your fault, of course. It's that Phillip who's turned you into a boring old man.
Okay, so just because I'm no longer interested in all-nighters, boozing, snorting, licking,
What
sucking,
else is there in life?
it doesn't mean I'm old or boring, for that matter. Just kind of over it, you know? We've been doing it all since we were, what, 15? Okay, you know I love you, hun, and I'll always want to hang out and have fun, but maybe it's time you...
Don't say it.
You...
I mean it.
You...
Don't you dare.
You grew up a little.
You never used to be this cruel, Mikey. You and me making fun of everyone else. That's how it used to be. It's that Phillip. It's who I blame.
You're always blaming everything on Phillip.
Yeah, well, I've always said it. He's changed you.
No, he hasn't.
I've warned you. I've warned you that Rangers can't be trusted.
His hair's brown.
Witchcraft! You're blinded by some wicked spell.
Okay, can you cut that out, please?
Just think about it. History's full of evil people with ginger pubes. Just look at Hitler.
You're insane.
I was there, good old Berlin and survived the fall. Trust me, I know about these things.
Tally.
And let's not get started with the fact that he looks just like your brother.
What?
I mean, I'm as kinky as the next person, but I never thought you'd want to be thinking about blame while you're dancing on your husband's dick.
You're driving me crazy.
You never used to shout at me, honey pie.
Sorry, I'm just a little nervous about tomorrow.
Why? What's tomorrow? I'm joking.
No need to be so serious. Have you lost your sense of humour as well as your party animal instincts?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
You sure?
Yes.
You know, they say humour's the first thing to go once you settle down.
Yeah, what would you know about settling down?
I know more than you think. Besides, you don't have to suckle the bottle to know that there's booze in there. I know you think I don't understand, but I see exactly what's going on here. You're all so dull and uptight now because he's a Christian.
What?
I warned you, darling, never marry a Christian. They can hurt people. Scoff all you like, but it won't be long before you're wearing a hijab, reading from the Torah, and chanting Hare Kiri.
That's Hare Krishna.
See? He's got you started already.
I'm ignoring you.
What's this? What are you doing? What's going on here? What's the idea? The story? The narrative?
Practice. Got an audition in a couple of weeks.
Thought you'd given up on that. I said I thought you'd given up on that!
Well, Phil's encouraged me to give it another go.
He's encouraged you. Give it another go. Encourage another. You're taking artistic advice from the man who wanted to start a Nickelback tribute band. Honey, baby, Kylie didn't pick you to be one of her dancers for her last tour, so she's hardly going to pick you now, is she? No, you didn't even get to audition for her last time. You didn't even make it to the second round. Ugh. Kylie puts the call out and the gay and civilized society goes for an audition. Have you seen her dances though? 6-foot-tall babes that look like they belong on the cover of a Mills and Boon paperback. That Phillip is putting ideas in your head that will set you up for failure, darling. Dump him now while you still can.
Get out.
What?
I mean it.
Mean what?
Get out of my apartment.
What are you doing?
I don't need this from you, not today.
Darling,
It's best if you leave.
Me?
You.
Leave?
Out.
Go.
Now.
I'm just not understanding what you want from me, honey.
Kicking you out.
Shut up, Stephen!
Simon.
Oh, so you know him?
Tally. I'd appreciate some time alone.
You what?
Come back a bit later, yeah? We'll have a drink and farewell my last night of freedom.
I suppose I could come back a bit later and maybe we could have some bubbly or a bump of Coke.
See you then.
I love you.
Oh, shoot. Out.
Sir? I know you said you wanted to be alone, but she left me here.
Yeah.
And I need to use the bathroom.
Sure. Come in.
It's Michael, yeah?
Yes! Yes, and you must be our sexy. Simon. Simon. I said Simon, not sexy. Simon, not that you're not sexy. You are, if you lack that sort of thing. But you're also stunning, striking, sensible. Simon! Simon! You're Simon. You were Simon before you were striking, stimulating. Please stop me from talking.
The bathroom.
It's through there. Yeah, that one. Off your butt.
Leaving the door open now. How uncharacteristically trusting of you.
Tally was just here, you know, she has a fear of doorknobs.
Oh, sorry I missed her.
Yeah, I bet you are.
At least it's due tomorrow though.
Yeah, she can behave herself till then.
Some wild beast just can't be tamed, right?
Blaine, settle your hormones, mate.
Am I gonna have to tell you the same thing?
No, this is one of Tally's friends.
Oh yeah? And she just left him here for you to have a little dip?
Blaine Gordon Phillips.
I'm joking. Relax, will ya? Listen, I'm about to head over your man's place. Is there anything you want me to tell him or not tell him?
I just hope he's not as nervous as me.
No one could be as nervous or as uptight as you.
Just make sure he's okay.
Easy done. I may be Philip's bestie, but I'm your baby brother first. Before I go, can you lend me a few bucks? Oh, mate.
Yeah, sure you do. I'll transfer you some money after I sort a few things out.
Cool. Thanks, bro. Oh, and behave yourself, yeah? Is it cool if I use the shower? Please?
I'm still confused.
You are kidding me,
It
right?
it doesn't make sense.
I literally drew you a diagram.
There was a lot of lines on that thing.
I reenacted everything for you with your superhero dolls.
Action figures.
Action figures.
I just did not think that Superman would do something like that with Wonder Woman.
You realise I was using them as representations
No.
of you and me,
I
right?
mean, he is an alien and she is an Amazon. I mean, if species mattered, where would that leave Lois?
Oh, I should have used Batman.
You have no idea. Batman.
Great.
You know, there are 2,000 men in Melbourne, and I land the one with the $2 haircut. You know
what? You win. I'll leave.
That's awfully nice of you to say.
So I guess I'll be going now.
Yeah. No, enjoy the rest of your day.
And there's nothing else you wanted to say to me?
Oh, how rude of me. Yeah, good luck. Hide.
What? You want me to hide?
Yeah.
But does it mean you want me to stay?
Yeah. No, okay. Maybe just a few
What?
minutes. Maybe just a few minutes.
Who is that girl? Another one you've knocked out?
No,
Why? You
I haven't knocked out anyone, not even you.
Oh, you're still convinced of that?
Please, I owe you.
Anything?
I owe you anything.
Alright, deal.
Are you gonna open the door or what?
Yep. Tally, ho. Hag. Whore. How long were you out there for?
Hours, maybe weeks. It felt like months.
Why didn't you knock?
Knock. What do you think I am, some sort of peasant? I don't knock. I sent you a message telling you I was outside.
Yeah, you sent me 36. Open the door. I know you're in there. Don't ignore me. Ooh, the language gets a little bit more colourful here. Ooh, I have never heard of that phrase before.
Well, that's what happens when you have a vocabulary of 25 words, my dear.
What do you want, Tally?
A word with you.
I hope it's in my vocabulary.
Well, aren't you going to offer me a drink?
Ooh, I was thinking I might just wring your arm and see what seeps out of your pores instead.
Someone's in a mood. Are you on your rag again?
Tally, I have things to do today, and one of them isn't putting up with you.
What's with all the hostility?
We don't like each other, remember?
No, darling, you tolerate me. It's me who doesn't like you.
Alright, then why are you here?
I want you to call Mikey and cancel this wedding thing you've got planned.
What?
You're rushing into things.
We've known each other for years.
You've had fights.
Every couple has disagreements.
I don't think this marriage thing is a good idea. I mean, it's an archaic feast that has no place in modern society.
Oh, I'm sure modern society feels the same way about you.
Make fun all you want, but there was a time when your people were burnt at the stake.
Oh, then it looks like we have more in common than we first thought, because your people were also burnt at the stake.
Hey, I escaped Salem on the back of my own cunning and wit. Besides, those trials were a farce anyway.
Right. Tally, you're getting a little bit desperate for material, right? You've been trying to push me out since day one.
And because you're a stubborn bitch, you haven't budged.
Didn't get the hint, yeah?
No, you're not good enough for Mikey.
Okay, according to you, no one's good enough for Michael, so unless I marry him or if someone else, you'd still object.
With good reason.
Oh yeah, what?
You don't know him like I do.
You don't know him at all.
Bastard! Mikey and I have been partners in crime since we were little boys. And like hiding in the cubicle, watching the school footy team unwind during halftime.
Yeah, you know, it's as obvious as your botched Botox. You're just jealous because Michael's found someone he loves more than you.
Shut up.
You can't handle that he loves me in a way that you'll never know.
You think so?
Mm.
You think you're so special?
Yeah.
Unique? Unparalleled? You can't give Mikey anything he can't get from any other guy.
You've played this song so many times, Tally.
And I thought you would have learned the lyrics by now. I care about Mikey and I hate what you're doing to him.
What is it exactly that you think I'm doing to him?
You're setting him up for a lifetime of disappointment and guilt. He's twirling around in his living room as we speak. What is wrong with you? Telling him to audition for dance shows, making him marry you when you're so dim-witted he'll be bored within weeks. You know what'll happen, right? He'll meet some pretty young thing and tap that bubble butt without a second thought. And he'd have every right to. But the guilt he'll feel for cheating on you will eat him up from the inside out. So much so that he won't be able to face you anymore. He'll pack a suitcase of clothes and cosmetics and dance for silver coins at some truck stop between here and Adelaide just to make ends meet. Do you want that for him, Phillip? Do you? Do you? Huh? You do. You're so selfish, Phillip.
Yeah, well, you're a loveless old booze hound who needs to wax her up a lip.
Take that back. Why?
I hate you, Tally Wolfishling Steinhauser Bergerdorf.
Why don't you choke on your own balls?
Come on.
Fucking kill me!
Stop it! Blaine!
Phil. Tally.
Blaine?
Blaine.
Phil.
Tally!
Phillip?
Tally.
Blaine?
Blaine.
Phil.
Blaine?
Tally, whoa. Blaine.
Phil.
Blaine?
Tally, what? Blaine!
Phil.
Hey, sorry.
Sure, whatever the problem is here, I'm sure it can be solved with a cup of coffee.
Ugh, who drinks coffee at 10 in the morning? Fix us a gin.
Oh, fix us something!
I don't care what's going on between you two. All I know is that the two most important blokes in my life are tying the knot tomorrow. So I came over to see if there was anything I could do before the big day.
Take out the trash.
Okay, I'm good. I came and said what I need to anyway. Blaine?
Is the bad woman gone?
It's safe to turn around now.
Doing some disinfectant for your mouth?
Oh, come on, man. To's not that bad. She's just protective of Mike, that's all.
She's something.
Look, is there anything I can do before the big day? Can I help you out in any way?
No. Because Michael organised everything, and there'd be no last-minute things to worry about.
Well, they obviously didn't take family and friends into consideration.
His family isn't the one that's the problem.
Look, seriously, is there anything I can do?
Yeah, can I get your advice on something?
Yes, please.
Okay. So you know how we're writing our own vows?
Of course.
Yeah. So I just want mine to be really direct.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just like, Michael likes all his poetry and stuff like that, and he just reads like a lot of Shakespeare and Woolworths.
I think you mean Wordsworth?
Yeah, that's what I said. I know these things because I know that Michael loves poetry.
Yeah, I made that same mistake when I didn't get the big deal with Sylvia Plath whinging about tulips.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Anyway, this is my 17th draft. It's not finished yet.
Phil, just read your vows.
Good. Michael, I remember the first time I saw you. It was like waking up in the morning when the sun spits in your face. What do you think?
It's your 17th draft.
Okay, it's not finished.
Well, I can appreciate that. The sun spits.
Yeah, it's called a metaphor.
Right.
Okay, I wanted the start to be perfect so that I could, build on a solid foundation, all that kind of stuff.
Okay, how long did it take you to write?
I don't know, like 36 weeks.
Only 9 months.
Yeah,
Wow.
thanks.
Okay, maybe we'll look at it when it's finished and see how it all fits together.
Yeah, okay. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, before I go, can you lend me a few bucks? Oh, mate.
Yes,
50
5.
would be
Okay,
great.
there you
Thanks,
go.
mate.
You've got some pretty nutty friends.
I thought, You know, I thought you just were a figment of my imagination or something.
Oh, trust me, honey, no one who comes up with vows like that could pick up anything like me.
What do you mean?
Your friend, Blaine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just being nice about your vows. They suck.
They do?
You know, I hope you come up with something better when you marry me.
I'll try, but I'm not marrying you.
Alright, well, you know one thing's for sure, I don't think we should let that tally woman mind our baby.
Cut that out.
You have to understand the circumstances you find yourself under.
Get out.
It's called being an adult.
Leave.
Oh, there's just one more thing I need to say to you.
Are you staying inside because your kind hates the sunlight?
Hilarious, Phillip. No, I need to talk to you. Now, I know that my prediction of Mikey's road to self-destruction caused you to erupt into an uncontrollable display of emotion, name-calling, and hair-pulling. But Mikey is my best friend, and I'm going to do everything in my power to prevent him to succumbing to the pitfalls of exotic dancing and prostitution.
What are you on about, devil woman?
He's taking the first step down that road already. As we speak, Mikey has a young man in his apartment.
Oh, I've got an old man in my apartment right in front of me.
All I'm saying is, I'd be surprised if they still have all their clothes on.
You what?
Come on, it's obvious, isn't it? Mikey's about to settle down with you, so he wants to take one last dip in the fountain of youth before you force him to shrivel up.
You're lying.
Why would I lie?
Oh, look, I don't know.
Some of that grey matter you've left hibernating for the past decade. I'm telling you this for Mikey's sake, not yours. Look, if you don't believe me, give him a call.
I think you.
Fine, have it your way. But if you let Mikey feel guilty for this, I will never forgive you. Especially considering that you had the opportunity to do something about it. Bye.
What? What if our relationship has been too good to be true? Huh? What if I'm not good enough for him? And he's realised it. I can't let him feel guilty for doing something just because he's bored with me already. No, I know, I'm just being stupid. But I don't know.
Yellow ducky, can't you see? I need a bath 'cause I'm so dirty. Yellow ducky, won't you let me wash with you? Yellow ducky, we'll have our shower. So much fun, we'll spend an hour. Yellow ducky, I love having a wash with you. Whoa. Michael knows some attractive people. Yep. Mighty fun folks. But not as good looking as me, of course. Hello?
Michael. Who? Mike?
Who's Mike?
You've got his phone.
Whose phone?
Michael's.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, then why'd you call?
That's none of your business.
It isn't?
No.
Alright. Then who are you?
Phillip.
Yeah, according to the phone, you're right.
It doesn't matter who I am, okay?
It doesn't?
No.
Really?
Really?
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, thanks for calling, man.
No, excuse me, where's Michael?
Oh, shit, Michael.
Yeah.
He's having a shower.
No. No, he always showers at 7:43 so that he can watch the 8 o'clock news. There's no way that he would shower this late in the day.
Oh, well, he needed a shower after this morning.
He did?
Oh, yeah. Worked up a real sweat.
What? With you?
Well, he wasn't in the room alone, of course. Well, we were both pretty sweaty this morning.
You were?
Oh, dude, you would not believe what I got up to last night. Disco balls, cocktails, birds.
Can I just ask, are you wearing any clothes?
Does a towel count? Hey, what are you, some sort of pervert?
She was right. Not good enough for him, and he's realised that he's hooking up with other guys already. Well, I guess we can't get married in the morning. We just can't.
At least we have each other.
I hope you get married when I'm as old as you.
There's not that many years between us, you know?
Yeah, but you're in like double digits.
It's good to have goals, Simon. Fourths?
No thanks. I don't want to make a pig of myself.
No, we wouldn't want that, would we?
Well, I should head off. Thanks for everything.
No worries, we'll call it good karma. You can leave the door open, Tally will be back in a sec.
Oh, maybe I should stay.
Maybe you shouldn't outstay your welcome.
Oh, I'd never do that.
Marty! Time to get the party started, don't you think? But it looks like it never ended. Still here, Stanley.
Simon.
So, did you milk the twink?
I most certainly did not.
I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed.
So, have you heard anything from your betrothed? You know, any news, stories, gossip? I want to hear all the delicious details, darling.
There's nothing to tell. What are you fishing for?
Nothing! Hey, so, there's enough of us here to have some fun now. Fancy a drop, Scotty?
Simon.
One shot of that and you won't care what your name is either. Come on, it'll relax you. That's more like it.
Good boy. You know, it's actually kind of nice that you're acknowledging our wedding.
Hey, can I come?
Who the devil are you?
He's your one night stand.
Oh, okay, well, by all means, darling, come along to the arcade shindig. Cheers. Look, I may not like the troll, but if he makes you happy, who am I to stand in the way?
I'm too big to be a troll.
Sweetheart, do you think you could just sit there and look pretty for us? That'd be great.
Hey, I'm not just some object to be admired.
Ooh, the pup thinks it matters.
Okay, no, Tally, that's really impolite.
You, Mikey, are the only one that matters.
Well, it did get into my head this morning that you might be planning something, you know, preventing tomorrow from running smoothly.
Me? Interfere? Cause a scene? Commit sabotage? Never.
Okay. I'm going to be back in a sec. I need your opinion on something.
Okay.
Leave it.
Cheers, Sean.
Simon.
Yeah.
May I come in?
Yes, by all means, darling. Join the party. We're getting pissed.
Does Michael Phillips live here?
He does, sweetie. You know, I resemble someone. Has anyone ever ever observed that you look exactly like our former Prime Minister's budgie?
Michael cannot decide which colour.
Hi. Hi. You're looking good.
Mikey, who is this strapping gentleman and why am I not sitting on his face yet?
He's no one. Get out.
That's really impolite.
I don't understand why
You understand why I'd want you to leave. You're kidding, right?
So, this must be an old flame of Mikey's come to reclaim his heart because he's about to marry a dimwit. Amazing! Oh, I couldn't have written this better myself. Jeez.
You're upset. I get it.
You don't get anything about me or what I've been up to for the past decade.
I can guess.
Yeah, how lucky are you to be able to guess what you made me experience?
Son.
Don't call me that.
No, don't call him that, not unless it's in the bedroom. Mikey's father passed away when he was about 15, so he's sensitive about such things.
You're not going to let me explain, are you?
Why should I? I never had a chance to explain anything, but it's difficult to speak when you've got a few loose teeth. What could you possibly have to say to me now?
Well, I hear you're getting married.
Yeah, who told you that? Blaine?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, nothing's private anymore, honey. You've got one of those countdown things on your Facebook page. Makes me retch every time I see it.
Can we be alone somewhere?
No, because I don't want to buy what you're selling. You're not staying anyway.
Michael, your mother and I brought two beautiful boys into this world too, but I've only gotten to know one of them. Now come on!
Do you want to play a numbers game?
Oh, you can't play a game without snacks. Come on, snacks.
Michael!
Do you want to play a numbers game, Graham? 15, when you kicked me out of the house. 13, the size of your shoe which matched the bruises on my body. 12, when I knew my life would be different. 10, the number of weeks it took for me to move without saying ouch. 8 stitches right here. 7, when I first looked at a boy and I knew I wanted to kiss him, but I couldn't tell mummy or daddy. 6 years until I met Phillip. After 4 days on the street, 3 failed relationships, 2 which broke my heart, as well as some bones. 1 brother. The only family I have. The only one who never turned against me. 0 excuses.
It's just like watching Days of Our Lives.
Darling, can you rewind a little bit? I missed the first part.
Can you stop that?
Nope.
Well, at least you're not crying anymore.
Don't make fun of me.
I wasn't. I didn't like seeing you cry. You were upset for hours.
It just doesn't make sense, okay? Maybe Tally was playing a trick on me, but someone did pick up Michael's phone and say that he wasn't wearing any clothes. I'll just call him back.
I wouldn't trust that Tally woman if I were you. Look, she's obviously got an unhealthy obsession with your fella. Actually, I think any woman that goes after a gay man clearly has some issues she's not willing to confront.
Why is that?
Well, women want what they can't have.
Yeah, and maybe men have what they don't want, they only have it because they can get it.
It's basic psychology.
Oh yeah, what would you know about it?
Oh, well, you don't spend time in the Meadow Heights Mental Health Institute without learning a thing or two. I'm a psychiatric nurse.
Really?
Would I lie to you?
Is that a rhetorical question?
Of course it is.
Okay, no, I guess you have admitted to not being my wife.
It's true.
And if for a fact you're not carrying my baby.
It's true, yeah.
Whose is it?
I can't tell you.
Is it because the father's from North Korea? New Zealand.
No.
Oh, he's not from Tasmania, is he?
He's an exiled prince from Seychelles, but I'd rather not go into it. So what?
Does that mean you're in exile too?
Yeah.
And you had to run away from your wedding day?
Yep.
Oh, you want your baby to have a father? That's why you were trying to trick me.
Look, listen,
No,
Phil.
I'm not mad. I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have been so rude to you before. It's just, I just wanted a day where I could chill out and write my vows and all that stuff before tomorrow. But I guess I don't need it anymore. I should have known you were a princess. You're just very pretty.
Well, shit, he doesn't play fair, does he?
Hey, I'm just going. Do you smell burning?
I don't smell anything.
I'm just going over to Michael's.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think I should?
No, of course you should. Of course you should.
I just need to find out why he did what he did.
Yeah.
And then when I get back, maybe we can like contact the consulate of Seashells, get you back there.
You know, I should probably be going there now. They're probably very worried about me.
Oh, sure. Do you want me to get you an Uber?
You know what? Would you mind if I just like stayed here for a bit? Like I'm feeling just really pregnant at the moment. I'll lock up.
Okay,
when
sure.
Cool.
All right.
I don't get it.
How was that done? Say something? Was there speech, dialogue, a sentiment?
You don't disown someone and then come back into their life 10 years later and pretend like nothing's happened. We're dead to each other. That's what he said. That's how I've acted.
So it wasn't a lie then? When you told me you died?
No, it wasn't a lie. He didn't let me go to my own mum's funeral. She died in a car accident. I don't know the details, but he blamed me for her death. He said she must have been thinking about how her eldest son broke her heart, got distracted, and drove into a wall. And he said that to me, Tal. You know, everything became my fault because of who I am. Yeah.
I thought those were just for me.
And every other man, woman, and goat that looks at me twice. Honey, I think I have a lie now. I want puppy eyes in the morning. Let's go.
Who are you?
I'm Simon.
You're the one with the towel.
You mean without the towel?
And who are you? Phillip?
Oh, the pervert.
Yeah. No, I'm the fiance.
Oh shit, congratulations.
Poor Papa. Fell asleep as soon as I hit the tranquilizer. What are you doing here?
I came to see Michael.
I thought you were doing that nauseating traditional stuff like not seeing each other before the wedding.
Looks like there's not going to be a wedding.
Crack open the champagne! Why not?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? I wasn't 100% sure, but what you said made me think.
Oh, there's a first time for everything.
Believe it or not, what you said made sense, and well, here's the proof.
What did you call me?
I ought to knock your teeth out.
Oh shit, I'm sorry, I didn't know you wanted one.
You slept with my fiance.
I thought you slept with everybody.
No, look, Michael and I.
You and Michael?
No, wait, he's having a seizure! No, breathe, darling, breathe. Don't try to talk, just breathe. Why is it always the sexy one that have to go first? Just breathe! Look, I've got things here. Why don't you just run along?
Where's Michael?
What? I don't know, does it matter right now?
I just want to talk to him face to face, so I'm just going to wait for him in his room.
No, don't!
Why not?
It's contagious.
What's contagious?
The seizures!
I'm a little confused.
Get off me!
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I think I should head off now.
Oh, What, so you wrecked someone's home and you're going to go back and play house with your sugar daddy who, pays for your gym membership and your steroid subscription?
Do I look like I go to the gym?
Yeah, you look like a twink who wants to be a muscle Mary.
Okay, listen here, man. I was born and raised here. I'm about as Australian as a tandoori curry. Why don't you go back to Tuvalu or wherever you came from?
Well, congratulations, Philip. We found someone stupider than you.
Maybe it's Michael.
Yeah, because he always knocks to get into his own apartment, you dimwit. It's open. Hello, Michael, strange father. What are you doing here? You know, you broke my brother's heart into a million pieces and sent it away on a cyclone of indiscriminate hatred and loneliness.
I know Michael doesn't want to see me, but I can't leave things the way they are. I just want to talk to him and tell him my side of the story. I don't want to give him away at his wedding or anything.
The wedding's over, apparently.
Yeah, no thanks to you.
But something's happened.
Yes, darling, confusion, adultery, and misunderstandings all around. Now, let's drown our sorrows about the failed fairy tale nuptials. We'll numb the pain by participating in a dignified group session of pill popping, indoor cricket, and cunnilingus.
Have we met before?
No.
Who are you?
I'm Michael's father.
Oh. Oh yeah, he told me about you.
Told you about this sexy beast I can't stop picturing in a gimp outfit.
He might have shown me a photo, or maybe Blaine showed me a photo. But I'm pretty sure we've met before.
No. Do you mind if I sit down? I've got a lot of explaining to do. Thanks. Look, you're probably going to find this hard to understand, but there were a lot of things to be afraid of when I was growing up. There were diseases that could kill you and words that may as well have killed you. There were people that hated you just for existing, for wanting to get married and have kids. You know, just walking down the street, holding someone's hand, could provoke the most horrible things. I wanted to be like everybody else, but it wasn't an option. Can you imagine what it's like to be jealous of the whole world? Things are different now. Have been for a while, I guess, but I carried all of that with me into adulthood, to marriage, to parenthood. But nothing scared me more than seeing the bravery of my own son. It terrified me. I didn't understand it and I didn't want to face it.
Did he have bad acne?
Just not talk.
No.
No, just keep your lips shut.
Take your own advice.
When Michael told me he was gay, I saw my own truth come right back at me. The only thing I could think of doing was to push it away and make sure it never came back again. So I gathered every fibre of cruelty in my body and I spewed that out onto my own son. When my wife died, Michael came back into my life and everything I'd worked so hard to hold down just came right back up again, you know?
Yeah, like bad gas.
I cheated on my wife, of course I did. I had to explore these feelings I was having, you know? I hated myself for doing it. Going to brothels, saunas, side streets, back alleys, you
That's
name it.
where we met. We had sex in that sauna when I was 17, the one I snuck into.
You told me you were 21.
You didn't seem to mind back then.
Well, I don't really mind now.
Keeping it in the family, are we, Philip?
You disgust me. Next, you be after Blaine.
Well, Blaine's actually straight, but after the kiss you gave him this morning, he might want to reconsider.
I'm so glad you and Mikey are no longer getting married. Don't bother him anymore. Don't waste his time with your tears and excuses. Do him a favour and send him a message telling him it's over. Forget about him. Get out of our lives so things can go back to the way they were before you came along and ruined everything.
I think Michael needs some space, so I'm going to leave him alone, and maybe you should too. Tally, you know you haven't won, okay? I'm not giving you what you want, and you're not getting your way, alright? I'm doing this for Michael.
So am I.
Great.
Well, I guess I better be making tracks too, yeah.
Look, every boy needs the love of his daddy. Just leave me a number or something and I'll get him to call you.
No, it's all right. I think I've done enough damage for one day. I don't even know why I came. Probably for my own selfish reasons more than anything else.
Don't be like that.
It's all right. You know, Michael's lucky to have a friend like you looking out for him. That Phillip, he seemed like a decent sort of a bloke to me. Certainly a hell of a one-night stand, I can tell you. But you seem to see something bad in him that I can't see. Michael needs a friend like you. He doesn't need me.
So is everything back to normal now?
Yeah, it's for the best, Stacey.
Son.
Shut up.
Well, what are you going to tell Mike?
Nothing. It's none of my business.
And
it's none of yours either. Remember? You don't think, you just do.
Tally.
Yes, honey, come here.
That was really intense sleep.
Yeah, I bet.
Thought I heard Phil.
Maybe you should call him.
Yeah, I did think about that.
Why?
The old man coming over kind of rattles me. Maybe I'll give Blaine a buzz.
Yes, that's a good idea. You know, you don't want to bother your groom-to-be with these domestic issues. I'm sorry if your hubby, wants to talk to you, or call, or message or something.
You're being really supportive. Am I dreaming?
Oh, honey. Just be happy.
Call Blaine, get my head sorted about Melbourne.
Yeah.
Phil sent me a message.
Oh?
I don't think we should get married anymore.
Hello? Am I in the right place?
Phils?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in the right place?
I don't know anymore.
Okay, hold on. Were you some sort of stripper hired for a bucks party that I wasn't invited to?
No?
Oh. I mean, that's good for you, I guess. The groom-to-be wouldn't have taken that much interest in you anyway. A good joke. Not at all. I thought you were a friend of Phil's, you would have got me.
No, I'm not a friend of Phil's. I'm a horrible human being.
You don't look at all horrible to me.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? He called me a pretty princess.
You mean in a bad way. Philip was trying to sketchify everything. He's a feminist when he's not. Or something you know how.
That's the point, isn't it, though? Like, he's so nice. I can't steal from him. I'm so angry with myself.
There's no need to be. Look, is there anything I can do for you?
Let's fuck like we belong in a 1970s homemade porno.
Excuse me?
I really need to channel my anger into something constructive.
So you just want to use me sexually and make yourself feel better?
Mm-hmm.
And you expect me to just lay there like a starfish and just take it?
Yep.
Done.
Mum, please pick up. Please. Please for me.
Hey,
Hey.
you've been crying.
Yeah, I have.
So have I.
Not as much as me, yeah?
I don't know about that.
Well, all I know is that I've never heard as much love in your voice as I did on the phone this morning, and by this afternoon, you're saying you don't want to get married anymore.
Yeah, well, it's for the best, Michael.
Is it? Doesn't feel like that. And besides, for whatever reason you think it is, I thought I might have been entitled to a little more respect than a short text message. Is that all our relationship is worth to you? Is all these years, and that's what you're reducing it to?
Don't talk to me about respect, okay? If you're so upset, then where are you now?
I'm in my apartment. I'd be in yours right now. Just taking a step didn't make me want to buckle and fall to the floor when I think about not being able to see you again.
Well, I just never thought you would do something like this, okay? I haven't done anything wrong. Hey, don't make this about you. Make this about me. Who else would I make it about? I love you, and this is the way you treat me. I thought I knew you. You're the one that doesn't want to get married in the morning anymore. Wait, what did you say?
Oh, no, you sent me a text essentially telling me the wedding's off.
Yeah, of course I did. I'd rather die an old lonely man than just force you to stay in an unhappy relationship with me.
Force me? Phil, I said yes to your proposal for a reason. I don't want anyone else but you.
Then why are you cheating on me with a twink who wants to be a muscle Mary?
What twink who wants to be what's a muscle Mary? Where did you get the idea that I had an affair with someone?
Mikey, you stitched the dimwit and hitchhiked to Vegas.
Never mind. I think one of Telly's friends may have got to you.
You mean the wicked bitch of the West played a trick on me?
Yeah, as usual, her good intentions backfired.
I'll just throw a bucket of water on her and maybe a house for good measure.
Okay, look. I only have eyes for you. Since we've met, I've only made love to you. And as of tomorrow, there's only one man I'm ever going to be married to.
I feel so stupid.
No, don't. It's Tally, you know. She doesn't know how far she takes things. I'm going to tell her not to come tomorrow.
Okay, that's up to you, but I honestly don't care if I never see her again, but I knew what I was getting myself into when we started dating. And besides, it shouldn't matter what anyone else says, okay? I should have known better.
Don't beat yourself up over it. Just know that there's no one I want to see at the end of that aisle except you.
Michael.
Yeah?
You're not going to run away and dance for South Australian truck drivers, are you?
Oh, baby boy, I love you. Hey, you know what?
What? I'm an idiot.
Well, yes, but you're my idiot.
So you'll be there.
I'll be there.
I'm sorry I upset you. My head just got cloudy.
No, trust me. It's not your fault. See you in the morning.
See you in the morning. I knew you were going to. You've soiled my sheets. Do you know how much I paid for those sheets?
Not as bad as you think.
Sorry, Phillip, you've been replaced.
You shouldn't be smoking if you're pregnant.
You're pregnant?
Oh, no.
What?
Yes.
Okay, hey, let's just stop and rewind and get a few things clear here. Okay, you and I, we hadn't met until this morning.
It's correct.
You never wanted to marry me, and we were never going to get married.
It's correct.
You're not a princess in exile, and you're not pregnant. You're a compulsive liar.
And a thief.
The polite term is con artist.
She stole your money. Here's a bag.
You kicked that one. So this was a scam.
I felt really bad about it in the end.
I'm sure we'll find a funny side to all this, right?
Yeah, maybe I'll laugh about it in the morning. You should probably go get changed.
Hey mate, can it be a date wedding?
Sure. Why not? Anyone I know?
Does anyone really know anyone anymore?
Good point.
Hey, but I want to buy something nice though. Can you lend me a few bucks?
Okay, Saxon.
Simon.
Whatever. Okay, now is our chance to do a runner. Mikey will be so overjoyed at marrying the Muppet that he will have forgotten all about today's fun and games.
But I didn't have anything to do with this.
No, you stuck around, so you're partly to blame. Okay, so we should, no, shh, pretend you're asleep.
I know you're awake.
Still sleeping and don't know what you're talking about. I'm still sleeping too, and I didn't have anything to do with Charlie's plan to break up you and
Get out, Simon.
Does this mean I'm not invited to the wedding anymore?
So how am I going to forgive you for this? You know, I don't think I ever want to see you again.
What do you mean, darling?
Okay, I love you for the crazy bitch you are, and there's not a lot that I can't tolerate. But this time, you made one big mistake.
I did, darling.
You did.
And what was that?
You made my man cry.
Well, you know, I made him express his feelings. That can only be a good thing.
Yeah. The things you say when you know you can get away with saying anything.
You know, who knew he even had feelings? You know, I think that we can see this as your relationship's greatest test, and I think he's a keeper, and you're going to live happily ever after.
So what time do you want me at the church? Say like 10? Actually, if you could maybe push it back to 11 for me, darling. I'm going to a raid later tonight with Samuel.
Simon.
Who knew it would be like this when I proposed?
Maybe we should have eloped.
Oh, he's worth it though.
I love him so much.
I would do anything for him, even put up with this hag.
What did I even do to deserve someone like him?
Damn, I love him.
I'm going to be by his side forever.
Can't believe it's finally happening.
Only one more nervous sleep.
I'm getting married in the morning.
You're here.
And you showed up.
Friends, family, we have gathered here today to witness the joining in holy matrimony of Michael and Phillip. Should anyone have any objections to this blessed union, please speak now or forever hold your peace. And now...
I object! I protest! I am making a stand!
I'm going to kill her.
No, it must be serious. She would have had to use a doorknob to get in.
Hasn't started to burn.
Tally, what's wrong?
Mikey, hello, sailor.
Don't talk to my priest like that.
What are you doing later tonight?
Tally, what do you want?
Mikey, I've come to the conclusion that you're determined to go through with these nuptials, this wedding, this commitment.
Get to the point, heathen.
And so
Stop! I object to your object.
Oh God, enough of this. Look, I say let the boys marry. I was saving them in case someone considered stealing from the collection plate.
We haven't taken collection today.
Okay, so who invited the kleptomaniac, and is she wearing a wedding dress to try and like make a statement or something?
Mikey, I really need to talk to you before I go ahead and do this, you know.
If anyone has any objections, please make them now.
Come on, Phillip.
Did you?
No.
I just want to say something.
Yeah, well, you better get in line, big boy.
Okay, I object to your objection.
No, I object.
I object.
I object.
I'm Spartacus!
Sit down, Phil. Mikey, I know you didn't want me here. All I can say is I'm sorry. You have to understand that I can't let you go through with this without me by your side. You might be getting married to... might be getting married to... Might be getting married to him, but I know the two of us will still be joined in the hips. And you, if you ruin this day for Mikey, I will never kiss you again.
Michael, nothing would make me happier than to see you marry the man you love. I only hope that I'm able to have the same privilege one day.
Dad? Graham?
Yay!
Wait, you're gay?
You're kidding.
Actually, no. Now that I think about it, it does kind of make sense. Way to go, genetics.
Excuse me?
Oh, nothing.
Okay, well, now's probably not the best time to be discussing any of this. And to be honest, I don't really appreciate you ruining my wedding day just because you feel guilty or something, so you can take your apology and just...
Please stay.
Sorry?
Michael, you can't kick anyone out. I mean, no one has that right.
May I please have a moment?
But of course.
Tell outside? Mm-hmm. I'll be back. Coming back. Okay? I promise.
And never look back.
So, if you're not going to the reception, want to grab a drink after the ceremony?
No matter what I told myself or said to Phil during one of those 4 a.m. chats, I always wanted my father to accept me, and now that he does, it just feels like so disingenuous. He wouldn't care about me if he wasn't gay himself. This is messed up.
Come on, it'll relax you. It's just tobacco. Sucker!
I just don't get why everyone else has to get involved. Like, isn't today just meant to be about Phillip and me? Isn't that how it's supposed to work? Why does everyone feel like they have to have their say? Even people I don't even know, or people I haven't seen in a long time. Like, why are their voices more important than ours? Like, just like anybody else, all we want to do is get married.
And all I wanted to do was stop you.
You know, I haven't quite forgiven you for what you did, but in some weird way, I kind of understand.
The way I see it, the world's gonna burn anyway. I may as well be the one holding the matches. You're the only one that really gets me, Mikey.
Fuck, that's terrifying.
God, you did all of this for him, didn't you? The church, the vows, the monkey suit.
Yep.
Worth it?
Like you have no idea.
What do you say? One last trip down the Valley of the Dolls before I lose you forever?
I'm not going anywhere, hon, but send me a postcard. I think this is actually the clearest my head has been in the longest time, at least in the last 24 hours.
Honey.
The last thing I wanted to do was upset you. Must be hard to understand considering how much I've hurt you already. Stitches left scars.
Hey. Scars are sexy, remember, darling? Be here if you need me.
Anything I say or do now is going to be too little too late, isn't it?
Then why say anything at all?
Because I want you to know where I was coming from all those years ago. I'm different now, Michael, and because of that, I want our relationship to be different too.
Look, you made the rules. I'm just playing along like I always do. A good little faggot, sit in the corner quietly and don't disturb anyone.
Michael.
They're the rules, yeah? You know, I worked so hard to keep things from Blaine. If he knew the truth, if he knew everything, you'd never see him again. I wouldn't do that, because it wouldn't do anyone any good. Look, okay, you made the rules, and I've been playing along, I'm being invisible, I'm really trying, and now here you are.
No, just let me explain.
Yeah, I don't want to understand where you're coming from.
You're angry.
Yeah, you're damn right I'm angry. I wanted you to leave me alone then, and I want you to leave me alone now. Just let me be.
I thought you were better than this.
I don't care.
Well, maybe you should. I see so much of myself in you.
Don't.
So, looks like you two have more in common than just sleeping with a dimwit.
Is she always this pleasant?
No, darling. This wedding has mellowed me, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Mikey, if you want to get angry, get angry. You know, if you want to sort things out, sort them out. But today is not the day for drawing out the drama. Just shit'll get off the pot already, darling. We've all suffered because of the big deal you made over these nuptials. So let's get it over with. Head to the reception and get some complimentary drinks before everyone else.
You didn't.
What? She was already dressed for the occasion.
Oh, no, compatible in the bedroom.
Hey, can you let me see my dad? No, the priest.
Leave it with me. We'll talk about this later, okay?
Well, I guess some congratulations is in order. Blaine. A random lady. Good to get that out of my system. Where were we?
Oh, you're not believing the man at the altar, are you, Mike?
Oh, of course not.
Michael, can I watch you get married?
Yeah, Phillip wants you there.
He is a good man, isn't he?
Yeah, I just love that he's now going to be legally required to wake up beside me every morning. That's a nice feeling.
I hope his family treats you well.
He doesn't really have one.
Really?
Yeah, his parents died in that factory explosion a couple of years ago.
That's so tragic.
Yeah, it hit him really hard, but he bounced back. Always bounces back, sees the best in everyone.
Almost everyone.
As long as he looks after you.
Yeah, he does. We're going to struggle for a little bit because he's got to go back to uni and study civil engineering because his last job didn't work out so well.
Oh?
He was the safety inspector at the factory.
Yeah, well, flashing lights confuse him. He's an idiot.
Well, I guess there's a lot I have to catch up on, isn't there?
Yeah, well, maybe we'll talk. Later, a bit later, we'll talk.
Good. I'd like that.
Have you really slept with Phillip?
Well, let's just say if he uses position number 17 on you, you've got me to thank for teaching him that.
Okay, I'm ready.
Meet you in there.
Tally? Do you reckon this is a sign maybe you and I should get married?
That's a good one. Okay. That's enough of that. You can stop now. Simon!
Who?
Why don't we get back in there? Say, have you ever wanted to do lines in the back of a limousine while listening to K-pop?
Yeah, I have.
Well, maybe you're more than just a pretty face after all, Sven.
Simon.
What a morning it has been. The spirit of love and loyalty is infectious, and when the only objections to this particular marriage ceremony are that it cannot be finalised without certain people present, then what we have here is a community of friends and family who love and support Michael and Phillip.
Here! Now, when do we get to the part where you give out the wine?
Gentlemen, when you're ready.
Michael, I've been trying so hard to work out the perfect vows, but you know, my mind's gone a total blank. Because I mean, what do you say to someone who, I don't know, who brightens your day with his smile and whose eyes are so full of hope because he never stops giving up? It hasn't been easy, and being married to me will probably give you more headaches than you can handle. But let me promise you this: I love you, and I'll never leave you. You're stuck with me now, mister.
With this ring, I wed thee, Michael Kenneth Carson Phillips.
I wed thee, Michael Kenneth Carson Phillips.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
Phillip, it seems like the most extraordinary thing to have a man you love who loves you back. It's no secret that I shimmer for you. You're always the first thing on my mind, and even though we might be polar opposites, I don't know what I would do without you. I need your love like night needs morning. I'm a better man for knowing you. The beauty of your soul and the warmth of your heart are in your eyes, and I should be so lucky to wake up to them every morning from this moment on. When it comes to you, I wouldn't change a thing. In this world that seems to grow increasingly grey, you're the sunshine that spits through the clouds.
With this ring,
I
wed thee, Phillip Rocky Ace Skip Michaels.
I wed thee, Phillip Rocky Ace Skip Michaels.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
What God has brought together, let no person bring asunder.
Did you say something, darling?
Michael and Phillip, I pronounce you husbands for life.